Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Hayden Be Grilling. Now tonight we're going to stay here in the kitchen. We're going to try to replicate the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. So let's get started. Alright, first order of business, we're going to brown 1 pound of ground beef over a medium heat. Alright, while our ground beef's starting to heat up, I got me another little small skillet. I'm going to pour just a little bit of vegetable oil into it. Just kind of cover the bottom basically. And we're going to set our heat on it to a medium to medium high heat. Right, now that our oil has started to heat up, we're going to add, I got these fajita size flour tortillas. So we're going to let that fry up just a little bit, just till it starts to bubble up. All right, so our tortilla's been in here for just a couple moments. See it starting to get a little color to it. We're just going to flip it over. All right, and then as they're done, we're just going to set them on a plate over there lined with paper towels. Hi guys. Folks, so our ground beef is almost done. So now I got a can of refried beans here. I've already sprayed this baking sheet now with some Pam, but we're just going to kind of spread this ground beef onto our tortillas. Try to get it as evenly as I can. All right, now that we got our refried beans smothered on there, I'm just going to take a regular little teaspoon and I'm going to pour and spread me a little bit of enchilada sauce over the top of my refried beans. Just kind of smear it around. All right, so our ground beef is done. Now, I didn't go over it on the video and I do apologize, but I just mixed in a regular packet of taco seasoning in with my ground beef once it was ready. But now we're just gonna kind of spread this ground beef along the top of our enchilada sauce that we've got down already. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our tops on. Now I kind of burnt this one here a little bit. That's okay, I think. But kind of give it a little mashing. Now I'm gonna come back over the top with some more enchilada sauce. And again, just like we did on that bottom layer, just kind of spread it around. The beautiful thing about these is, well, the whole recipe, right? You can add whatever you want to this thing and make it your own, but especially right here on the top. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do, I got a 8-ounce package of Fiesta blend cheese. I'm gonna sprinkle me some cheese on top of each pizza. All right, folks, so we got our cheese on them. So now what I'm gonna do, I got the cilantro here. I mean, it's not the real deal fresh in the chop, but we're gonna add this little bit of cilantro to the top here. Same thing on this one. Now, if you wanted, you could add some tomatoes onto here, whatever. The options are limitless. Black olives. This one here is my wife's, but on mine, I'm gonna add me some jalapeno slices onto the top here. Kind of spread them around. There we go. Now, we're gonna bake these at 350 degrees uncovered, just long enough for the cheese to melt on top. Folks, there we are at 350 degrees. It took it about 4 minutes for the cheese to get good and melted. So we're gonna let them stand for just a second, let that cheese kind of cool just a bit, so that way it doesn't pull apart. All right, folks, so we've got our enchilada sauce on here. I'm gonna come back with some Ortega taco sauce. Just kind of pour me a little bit of it around and on the top here. Then I'm gonna come over the top of that, add me a little bit of sour cream onto this dude. I thought about taking me a pizza slicer and cutting it into 4 slices like they do at Taco Bell, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and dig into this thing, cut me little corners out. Give that all important taste test. I will admit, I got some work to do to get my tortillas good and crispy, but folks, that's a lot of flavor packed into just a couple little tortillas. Very good. Like I said, I got a little work to do to surpass Taco Bell's, and the only reason for that is getting my tortillas crispy. Other than that, the flavor is so much flavor. The jalapeno sprinkling in on the top, the cilantro, cheese, enchilada sauce. Man, it's so good. And it's pretty doggone inexpensive to make at the house, and it's really quick. So y'all please let me know what you think of the video. Y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.